Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about a huge link between Algorand and BlackRock. So in a recent publication I came across, the publication detailed how BlackRock is set to handle $400 million worth of USDC funds. So as part of this development, the largest asset manager in the world in BlackRock will be the primary asset manager of the USDC stablecoin, where the organization will actively hold onto the USDC stablecoin in its reserves. So again, BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the world, where the organization actively manages over $10 trillion worth of assets. So with this new development, over $400 million worth of USDC funds will actively be stored on the BlackRock management portfolio. So at the moment, USDC is the second most widely used stablecoin on the marketplace, where only Tether is more commonly used over the USDC stablecoin. And at the moment, over $51 billion worth of USDC is in open circulation across a number of blockchain offerings. So as part of this development, the creators and founders of the USDC stablecoin in Circle projects that the USDC stablecoin will appreciate in revenue from $438 million to over $2.2 billion by 2023. So it isn't openly clear how BlackRock will use the USDC stablecoin, but again, as mentioned, BlackRock will hold the USDC stablecoin in its reserves, and BlackRock could potentially use USDC in other use cases, especially surrounding cross-border payments. So the potential direct usage of the USDC stablecoin by BlackRock for development surrounding cross-border payments. So with increases in the usage of the USDC stablecoin, this could compound the expected revenue growth of USDC over the next few years. So with potentially increases in the overall revenue surrounding USDC over the next few years or so, this could be quite beneficial for the underlying blockchains that openly provide the stablecoin, where one example includes Algorand, where Algorand again is one blockchain offering that provides the USDC stablecoin. So with the likes of BlackRock and more bodies potentially holding onto and using the stablecoin for cross-border payments, this will see sizable increases in the value locked surrounding the USDC stablecoin. And this could be quite beneficial for the likes of Algorand, as increases in the value locked surrounding USDC will mean that the value surrounding the Algorand network will invariably increase as time progresses and as more bodies, including BlackRock, hold on to the stablecoin. And furthermore, due to the benefits surrounding blockchain and the usage of stablecoins, the likes of BlackRock may take on the likes of Algorand for cross-border payments and other use cases surrounding the stablecoin. So this factor could be quite bullish for ALGO crypto holders, as increases in the value of the overarching Algorand network will see sizable increases to the value of ALGO, which in turn could lead to increases in the price of ALGO, especially as time progresses. So Algorand isn't the only blockchain that provides the stablecoin, where other platforms including the likes of Hedera, Stellar and Ethereum also openly provide the stablecoin. So as well as Algorand's indirect link to BlackRock, Algorand is also involved in development surrounding NFTs and air tickets, where in a recent publication, the publication detailed how NFTs are set to be used by airlines. So one example includes Travelex, which is a blockchain provider that is primarily geared towards providing support surrounding blockchain usage for airlines. So Travelex's blockchain offering sees the organization taking on the benefits of DLT to improve the distribution and improvements in the tokenization of tickets that could improve use cases, especially surrounding the reselling and exchanging of air tickets. So Travelex enables airlines to mint NFTs that openly represent air tickets through the active usage of the Algorand network, especially Algorand's tokenization service and also the green and energy efficient nature surrounding Algorand, where the active usage of tokenization through Algorand will mean that airlines and air tickets could validate transactions more seamlessly, and actions surrounding the purchasing, the refunding and cancellation of flights could be openly induced through the likes of Travelex and an extension the Algorand network, where through the provision of Algorand's tokenization service and the availability of smart contracts on Algorand, airlines can openly execute actions without the need for a middleman. So this could potentially mitigate the number of fees airlines could potentially experience if they chose legacy systems to openly enable the purchasing, the refunding and cancellation of flights. So Travelex may have openly turned to Algorand, again due to the eco-friendly nature surrounding Algorand, where Algorand is one of the most eco-friendly networks on the marketplace, where it consumes sizably less amounts of energy compared to the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum per transaction. And this is coupled with Algorand also being completely carbon negative. So with potentially thousands, if not millions of transactions being actively validated through an airline. For example, for the validation of air flights, validation of purchases, cancellation, and refunds. These actions could be openly and actively enabled through the usage of the Algorand network without excessive energy costs. So with the active usage of the Algorand network by more airlines, this could be quite beneficial for the overarching Algorand network. As more airlines and more bodies actively using Algorand will mean that such transactions would be actively validated and enabled through the usage of ALGO. And as a result, this may lead to sizable increases to the price of ALGO, especially as time progresses and more bodies, including airlines, seek to use the Algorand network for initiatives surrounding airline transactions. So as well as Algorand's involvement and potential links to the likes of BlackRock and airlines, Algorand has also been named as the official sponsor for FIFA, where Algorand will be the official blockchain partner for FIFA in the coming World Cup. So as part of this development, FIFA will take on the benefits surrounding the Algorand network, most notably the provision and usage of Algorand's blockchain-based wallet, and FIFA will also use the Algorand network to mint tokens, most notably NFTs, to represent goods and services and potentially even tickets. So with Algorand's affiliation and association with such an esteemed organization, this again could enable further increases in the open utility surrounding Algorand, and again, this will be quite beneficial and bullish for both the underlying Algorand network, but also for ALGO token holders. So with potential sizable increases in the utility surrounding the Algorand network by the likes of airlines and in the impending World Cup, coupled with the indirect link Algorand has with BlackRock, Algorand could see sizable increases in its utility, and the value of ALGO may increase further as time progresses. What are your thoughts on Algorand? Are you bullish on the indirect link Algorand has with BlackRock? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell.